Hello, my beautiful soul fam. Welcome to a sacral chakra balancing flow. Your sacral chakra is a vortex of energy that is located just below your navel. This energy center is the home of pleasure, creativity, and creation. When this energy center is out of balance, you may feel emotions such as loneliness, isolation, detachment, a lack of creativity. The sacral chakra is called Svadhisthana, which translates as the dwelling place. It is the center of how we relate to the world and how we give and receive pleasure. And that just does not pertain to sexual pleasure, but it can mean pleasure in your day-to-day lives. And what we're going to do is we're going to flow through a practice that is going to get that energy center into its alignment. The water element is the element of the sacral chakra. So I have 2 blocks and a blanket. And I invite you to take a block or take something that is going to elevate your seat a little bit higher. And we're going to begin our practice by grounding down. So find an easy, comfortable seated position. You could sit in a cross-legged Sukhasana or in a hero's pose, whatever is going to be really comfortable for you today. And as you make it to your seat, I invite you to super stretch your spine, tuck your chin slightly towards your chest, sitting nice and tall from the sit bones all the way up through the crown of your head. Close your eyes. Connect to the natural rhythm of your breath. Begin to drop in. Tune in. Visualize your sacral chakra that's glowing in an orange light, emanating out of your physical being. And repeat the following mantra to yourself in affirmation. I am a creative being. It is my birthright to give and receive pleasure. I am a creative being. It is my birthright to give and receive pleasure. Bring an awareness to the sensations of your body, particularly that area right below your navel. Give yourself permission to just be. Embrace the knowing that every time you take these moments to practice, you are doing it out of a love for yourself. You are doing it to allow the creative flow of energy to flow through your being. Embrace it. Own it. Ground down through your feet and through your sit bones onto the earth. And feel the fluidity of the water element. The water element which represents your emotional being, your intuition, keep visualizing your sacral chakra spinning in a clockwise direction, emanating this orange light. knowing that you are a creative being. Take these moments of pause. In the pauses is where the transformation takes place. And whenever you're ready, blink your eyes open. We're going to practice 10 rounds of Bhastrika Pranayama. And in Bhastrika, we're going to lift our hands up towards the sky. Our palms are going to be open to begin. We're going to take an inhale as our arms reach up, and then our exhales, take our hands into fists and draw our elbows down. So it's one smooth action. And we'll take 10 rounds together. Take an inhale through your nose, reach your arms up, open fists. In. In. You can close your eyes if you wish. In. 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 Bring your hands to heart center for the universal gesture of gratitude. Take a moment to set a gentle intention for your practice. Take a moment to bring an awareness into the energy flowing through your physical vessel in your container. Blink your eyes open when you're ready. Take the block and remove it off to the side if you were sitting on one. From here, I want you to bring your left arm up, stretching the fingertips up towards the sky. Gentle twist over towards the right. Allow your eyes to look towards the right. Look towards the direction in which you're twisting. Ground down through your sit bones, feeling the earth. Beautiful. Return to center. Take an inhale to sweep your right arm, reaching up high towards the sky. And on your exhale, gentle twist towards the left. Eyes will look towards the left to help you facilitate the twist. Beautiful. Return to center. Shift your weight forward and come into a tabletop position. Circle over your wrists. I invite you to move freely from the spine and switching directions, exploring new territory, exploring your practice. Beautiful. And from here, I want you to cross your right leg over the left. Go ahead and just sway your hips back and forward. Gentle movements to open up through the hips. Maybe your legs even press towards each other to create that resistance and to create that tension. Allowing for a deeper opening of your hips. Wonderful. Go ahead and cross your left leg over the right in one smooth action. And I want you to sway forward and back. Staying curious in your hips. Pressing the legs towards each other, feeling that activation. Beautiful. Simply bring your left leg back. Find your stable tabletop position. Take an inhale and find your cow pose. Eyes look up. Tailbone flips up towards the sky. Exhale, round down and in into cat pose. Inhale, find your cow pose. Exhale, round down and in, cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Return into your tabletop position. From here, go ahead and stretch your right arm forward, reaching the opposite leg back. Your left leg reaches back. Take an inhale here. Make sure that your spine is flat. On your exhale, left knee taps, right elbow. Tuck your chin towards your chest, round out through the upper back body. Inhale, return to your starting position, bird dog. Exhale, tap. Inhale, bird dog. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale, round down. Starting position. 2 more just like that. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach long. Lower your right hand down. Lower your left leg down to meet the right. Go ahead and reach your left arm forward, super stretching that left arm as you reach your right leg behind you. Exhale, right knee taps left elbow. Tuck your chin towards your heart. Inhale, starting position in bird dog. Exhale, tap. Inhale, starting position. Exhale, tap. Inhale, bird dog. Exhale, tap. Inhale, starting position. 1 more time, just like that. Exhale to tap. Inhale, bird dog. Lower your left hand down. Lower your right leg down to meet the left. Tuck your toes behind you. Lift the knees up. Pressing off through the arms. Sending your hips back into space. Find your Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Pedal out through your feet. And I invite you to come onto the top of your right foot, pressing that right foot down into the earth. Try to straighten out that right leg. Feeling the ankle being released here. Beautiful. Then go ahead and tuck and press the top of that left foot down onto the earth. Feeling the release of that left ankle. Beautiful. Find your downward facing dog, lifting the heels away from the earth, bending through your legs, creating this soft compression. From downward facing dog, spinal wave your body forward into high plank pose. Hover the knees, cruise back downward facing dog. Inhale, rolls you forward into plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more time, just like that. Feel the energy moving from stagnant energy into active, flowy energy. From downward facing dog, right leg lifts. Bend your right leg and just take a couple of circles with your hips. And I invite you to get the left leg in the equation here. Maybe bending and straightening that left leg. And then explore the opposite direction. Beautiful. 3-legged dog, your right leg lifts. Bend your right leg. Exhale to step your right foot to right thumb. As it lands, left knee lowers. Inhale, sweep your arms up high towards the sky, Anjaneyasana. Push the big left toe away. And at the same time, can you scrub that right foot towards your hips? On your exhale, modified pyramid pose, flexing your right foot towards your face. Focus on the fold, driving down that right heel onto the earth, and at the same time pressing that big left toe down. 1 strong action. Inhale, bend through your right leg, kicking off through that left foot Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Can you lift up through the belly? Can you lift up from your sacral chakra? Eyes sparkle towards the front. Beautiful. Plant both hands down. Right foot meets the left, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg reaches up high towards the sky. Bend your left leg. Draw those big, big circles with that left leg, that left hip, kicking that left foot towards your left glute. And maybe you get the right leg in the equation here too. Feeling that fluidity, bending, straightening. Three-legged dog, that left leg lifts, look forward. On your exhale, step your left foot to left thumb. Right knee lowers down. Inhale, arms sweep up high towards the sky, Anjaneyasana. Pressing that right big toe behind you, and at the same time, can you sweep that left foot towards your hips? Feeling a strong, stable, grounded foundation. On your exhale, fold into modified pyramid pose. Flex your left foot towards your face. Rebend into that left leg as you inhale to rise up, lifting up through the belly in high crescent lunge. Plant both palms down. Left foot meets the right, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs. On your exhale, wave forward into high plank pose. On one long exhale, take a vinyasa or skip it. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step your right foot to right thumb. Right away, Anjaneyasana, sweep your arms up high, getting tall through the spine. Exhale, pyramid pose, you fold. You could use your fingertips to balance here, or you could float your arms behind you like an airplane. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Plant both palms down, right foot meets the left, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, your left leg lifts. Bend your left leg, step your left foot to left thumb. Anjaneyasana, you inhale. Exhale, fold, pyramid pose, hands or no hands. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge. Exhale, plant both palms down. Left foot meets the right, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the heels, bend the legs. Roll your body forward into high plank pose. On the exhale, take a full push-up, vinyasa. Drop knees, followed by the forearms. Inhale, pull your way through, upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend your right leg. Step your right foot to right thumb. Inhale, you rise, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, you fold, pyramid pose. Connect to a rhythm that works for you. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Plant both palms down. Right foot meets the left, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend your left leg. Exhale, step your left foot to left thumb. Anjaneyasana. Gracefully move into pyramid pose. Inhale, you rise up, high crescent lunge. Hands plant down onto the earth, left foot meets the right, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift your heels, bend your legs. Roll your body forward into high plank pose. On the exhale, take a vinyasa. Drop knees, followed by the forearms, look forward. Inhale, pulls you through upward facing dog. Exhale, wave it back. Downward facing dog. Lower your knees down onto the earth. Child's pose. Take a moment to bring an awareness into the energy that's flowing through your being. Can you walk your fingertips towards the very top of your mat? And can you try to get longer in this child's pose? Take a moment to Stay in this introverted space, offering yourself the love and appreciation for showing up for you. Connecting to yourself, connecting to what you need in this very moment, because you are worth it. Beautiful. On your next inhale, roll your body forward, tuck your toes behind you, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, go ahead and walk your feet towards your hands, or if you want to hop or flip, I invite you to do that. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend your legs in your forward fold to create that connection between your belly and your legs. Send your hips back into space, grounding down through the inner arches of both feet, pressing that big toes down to the floor. Staying grounded, staying connected to your foundation. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten your spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach your arms up high towards the sky. Exhale, palms meet at heart center for the universal gesture of gratitude. Inhale, sweep up, look up. On your exhale, step your left foot to the very back of your mat. Goddess pose. Sit your hips low, driving your knees wide. Your hands could be at heart center, or you could float your hands in front of you, just at your heart height. And feel free to play around with your feet here. Staying strong into your foundations, your legs. Maybe you float the toes away from the earth. Notice how the sensation changes. Maybe you draw the toes closer towards your belly in that direction. Take a moment here. Deep inhale through your nose. On your exhale, click the heels out, fold and bow forward. Wide leg forward fold. Keep hinging from your hips as you send your hips back, back, back. Staying connected to your breath, breathing in through your nose and exhaling out through your nose. Inhale to halfway lift, flatten your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, strength from the glutes. Face towards the very top of your mat to step your left foot to meet the right. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sending your hips back into space, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Bend your right leg. Exhale, tap your right knee onto right tricep, and then kick that right leg out, almost as if you're kicking a hacky sack, and then lower down into your pigeon pose. For this pigeon pose, feel free to adjust yourself as needed by using the back left foot to either send you forward or move you back. Hold this upright pigeon for just a moment, pressing that right shin down onto the earth. Feeling the lift from the belly. And then, whenever you're ready, fold forward. This is a great place to put a blanket underneath your right hip. Bow down and fold. Untuck your left toes. Come onto the forearms, or if you wish, you could place a block underneath your forehead. Feeling that release of the outer right hip. Make this feel good for you. Make this feel like a resting pose. We have 7 full breaths. Just about a minute here. So get cozy, get comfortable. Slow your breath. Beautiful. Walk your hands towards your hips. Tuck your left toes underneath you. Maybe you shimmy your weight forward. Plant both palms down. Lift the left knee up. Right foot meets the left. Downward facing dog. And now just for a moment, just bring in awareness of how different the right hip feels from the left. On your next inhale, 3-legged dog, your left leg lifts. Bend your left leg. Exhale, left knee taps, left tricep. Kick the left leg out. Using your back right foot to get you in the position of the height of your pigeon pose. Can you lift up from the belly? Lift up from the lower abdomen. Pressing that left shin down. Create this activation here. Shining your heart forward. Sitting tall and proud. Then on your next breath out, use your back right leg to adjust yourself as needed. Feel free to roll up a blanket and place that blanket underneath your left hip. Fold down. Feeling the release, the opening of that left outer hip. Taking this moment to balance, to find a sense of calm. And we're here for 7 breaths, just about a minute. Feel the depth that feels good for you. Try to slow your breath down. Beautiful. Walk your hands towards your hips. Shift your weight forward. Tuck your right toes behind you. Press down through your hands. Lift up through the right leg for the left foot to meet the right. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Make your way into a passive squat at the very top of your mat. You can step your right foot followed by the left, or for those of you who would like to hop, step, or flip there, totally your choice. Feel free to take a block and sit on that block. Focus on maintaining a nice tall spine. Can you drive your elbows to the inner lining of your legs? Can you lengthen out through the collarbones? Breathe here for a moment. Feel the stability. Feel the grounding of your feet onto the earth. Feeling the connection of that creative energy from your sacral chakra. You are strong, solid, connected. Beautiful. Make your way onto your back body. Simply roll down onto your back, feeling how nice the earth feels. Lengthen your legs out. Then from here, step your left foot towards you, bending that left leg. Can you cross your right leg so that the right ankle rests somewhere on top of that left leg? Tuck your tailbone underneath you, lifting that right leg up, that left leg up into tabletop position. Interlace your hands onto that left leg. Reclined pigeon pose. Keep driving that right leg wide, creating that action here. Lower back is flat onto the earth. Keep tucking your tailbone down. Wonderful. Go ahead and release that. Plant your right foot down onto the earth and cross that left ankle on top of that right leg, somewhere above your knee. Right leg moves into tabletop. Interlace your hands onto that right leg, driving that left knee wide. Tucking your tailbone underneath you. Lower back is flat onto the ground. Surrender into this reclined pigeon. Beautiful. Go ahead and release that. Our final symmetrical pose of the day. Ananda Balasana, happy baby. Grab a hold of the outer edges of both feet. Tailbone is tucked underneath you. Feel free to straighten out your legs, or you could keep your legs bent. Whatever feels really good for you, take it. Feel the opening of your hips. Feel the connection to your sacral chakra. Then on your next breath then, release your legs. Melt into your Savasana. And in your Savasana, repeat the following affirmation. I am a creative being. It is my birthright to give and receive pleasure. It is my birthright to play and express myself creatively. Visualize your sacral chakra glowing, that orange light. The light grows bigger as it leaves from your physical being to your mental being, to your astral being. And allow yourself to drop into any of your manifestations relating to creativity and joy in your life. Imagine yourself having your desire and connecting to the emotion of having it. Living in the wish fulfilled. Connect to that vibration of having. Connect to the vibrations of having all that you desire. And embodying that emotion with every action you take. Allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to celebrate the divine creativity within. You are the creator. You are the creator of beauty, love, joy of this world. Take as much time as you need in your Savasana. My soul fam, it's always an honor to share this breath, this movement, this practice with you. I hope that you are feeling that your sacral chakra is connected and feeling in balance with your creative flow. And I hope that whatever it is that you do today, that you embody this creative flow of energy in your being, and you take that vibration with you everywhere you go. Thank you for practicing with me. We are connected through intention, movement, and breath. It is a joy to live in this timeline with you. And I hope you know that our greatest priority is to raise our vibration. Sending you bliss and creativity and miracles wherever in the world you may be. Thank you.